Yes, hello students. I am taking more problems from exercise 7.2, and this exercise is the basic exercise for the integration because it is integration by substitution, and whatever sums we'll be doing in future that will include this particular method. So you see this one. In this we can take 9 minus 4x square as t. Then this will be 0 and minus 8x dx will be dt, or x dx will be minus 1 upon 8 dt. So in this, instead of this part, we can write minus 1 upon 8 and it is 1 upon t dt. So the answer is 1 upon 8 log t plus c. So it is 1 upon 8 log, we will put the value of t again. So this is the final answer for this one. See the second one. 2x plus 3 you can take as t. Then 2 dx is dt. So dx is half dt. So this sum will take at is half et dt. So it is half and et will be et only. So it is 1 by 2e 2x plus 3 plus c. That is the integration of this part. You see the next problem. In the next one, there is a function here 10x, tan inverse x, and its derivative is 1 upon 1 plus x square. So in this sum, we can take tan inverse x as t, then 1 upon 1 plus x square dx is dt. It is already available there. So we proceed for that. So in this way, it will be e power t dt. And the answer is e power t plus c. So answer is e power tan inverse. We are putting the value of t again. So it is e power tan inverse t. So in this way, we can proceed for the integration. I am taking more sums from this part. Please see now. See this problem. Sum number 19 and 20, they are similar. So I am taking 19. In this, multiply the numerator and denominator by e power minus x. So multiply this by e power minus x and this by e power minus x. So next step is, it is e power x minus e power minus x and e power x plus e power minus x. Please see this part. And here, if you take this as t, then the upper part will be dt. That is e power x and e power minus x. When I take this one as t, then e power x minus e power minus x dx will be dt. So this will take the form 1 upon t dt, and the answer will be log t plus c. So answer is log, and what is the value of t? E power x and e power minus x plus c. So in this way we can, this is one of the important sum. Sum number 20 is also like this only. Now you know there is an identity. I am taking the next problem. 1 plus 10x is sec square x. So what is 10 square x? It is sec square x minus 1. So we can apply this particular identity, and by this it will take the form sec square 2x minus 3 minus 1 dx. We can use the other bracket here, say curly bracket, like this. And now in this part, 2x minus 3 we can take t. So it is 2 dx equals to dt. then the first part will be sec square t dt, and because of this it will be half minus integration of 1 dx. That part we are keeping as it is. So the integration of sec square is, it is half 10t minus x plus c, and now you can put the value of this half 10 2x minus 3 minus x plus c. So that is the answer of this particular. You can, the last part you yourself can write the last part. So in this way we can integrate this particular function. I am taking more sums. Yes, see this sum now. Here the function is sine inverse and the derivative is root 1 minus x square. So we can say sine inverse x, we can take t, then 1 upon root 1 minus x square dx will be dt. So the sum will take t dt form. So the integration is t square plus t. So answer is sine inverse x ka whole square upon 2 plus c. So in this way we can integrate this part. Now you see this, if you study nicely the denominator part, then there is a close relation between these two. If I take 6 cos x plus 4 sin x as t, then minus 6 sin x plus 4 cos x dx is dt. And in this, from this particular part, if I take, please see this now, 2 common, then it is 2 cos x minus 3 sin x dx equals to dt. And now you can see this part is here. So 2 cos x minus 3 sin x dx will be half dt. And in this way, this sum will take a very simple form and it will be half 1 by t dt. So answer is half log t plus c. And if you put the value, the final answer is half log, this part will be t, that is 6 cos x plus 4 sin x plus c. So in this way we can integrate this particular function. I am taking more sums now and little different. Sum number 25, 26, all these sums are similar. I am taking sum number 27, which is little different. In this, now we have root here, root sine 2x and then simultaneously cos 2x dx. You see this problem. So from this problem, it is clear that we will take sin x, sin 2x as t. Now the question arises that why not cos 2x? But you see, this sin 2x is function of function because the root is there. So generally we take this type of function as t. So if you take sin 2x as t, then the derivative is cos 2x not divided by 2 into 2, because we are doing the derivative here. You have to be very careful. So cos 2x dx is half dt. So you write now half root t dt. See this form. And now the integration is 1 by 2 t power half plus 1 and half plus c. So it is half t power 3 by 2 upon t power 3 by 2. So half into 2 by 3 and it is sine 2x power 3 by 2 plus c, and this cancelled, and we will get the answer 1 by 3 We will get the answer here 1 by 3 sine inverse sine 2x power 2 by 3. I hope this part is clear to you. Next problem. Yes, dear student, you see these three sums and you study these sums nicely. You will find a function and its derivative. Like this is a function here and this will be the derivative here. This log sin x is a function and this is the derivative. This 1 plus cos x is a function and it is a derivative. So in all these three sums, I hope it is clear to you that what is to be taken t. It is 1 plus sin x, we will take t. Then the derivative is cos x dx will be dt. See, it is ready already. So this sum will take the form 1 upon root t dt. And it is the derivative integration will be minus 1 by 2 plus 1 and minus 1 by 2 plus 1. So the final answer is t power half upon t power half, or it is 2 root t dt. 2 root t plus c. So 2 and in the bracket 1 plus sin x plus c. So you see this part now. In this, you take log sin x as t. So the derivative of this part is 1 upon sin x and the derivative of sin x is cos x dx is dt. So this will be quote dx is dt and it is already ready here. So this sum will take t dt form and the answer will be t square by 2. And here what is the value of t again? It is log sin x ka whole square upon 2 plus c. So in this way we get the answer. Now you see this I am not explaining, but just I am not writing the answer but just explaining that you take 1 plus cos x as t. So minus sin x will be the derivative there. Similarly, there is a problem here, problem number 31, and problem number 31 is sin x upon 1 plus cos x ka whole square. So what is the difference here? Here also we will take 1 plus cos x as t and it is minus sin x. So this will take the form minus 1 upon t square and this will take the form minus 1 upon t. So these two sums are similar. I hope you can manage these sums. I am taking the next problems now. Yes, dear student, you see this problem. There can be 4 sums in this category. 1 upon 1 plus cot x, 1 upon 1 plus tan x, 1 upon 1 minus tan x and 1 upon 1 minus cot x. And all these 4 sums have similar methodology. If you observe the answer of this nicely, you will be able to manage the other 3 types. The first step is convert this into sine cos. So cos x upon sin x. That is the first part. The next part is the LCM is in the denominator is sin x. So here it is sin x plus cos x and 1. In the next step, you make the reciprocal of this. So sin x upon sin x plus cos x dx. And if it is 10 here, there will be a little change in this. If it is minus 10 here, there will be a little change in the sign. Or minus cot, there will be a little change in the sign. Now, the typical method is divide and multiply by 2. So this can be broken in 2 parts as sin x plus cos x plus sin x minus cos x. And now we separate the LCM in the next step. Please see this part. Now you study nicely. In the next step, the first part upon this, so it will be half 1 dx and it is half sin x minus cos x upon sin x plus cos x. Please see this step now. So the answer of the first part is half x. But you see the second part. In the second part, we will take this one as t. So sin x plus cos x, you take t. So it is cos x minus sin x dx will be dt. But what is there in the numerator? In the numerator we have sin x minus cos x. So you take minus common and sin x minus cos x dx equals to dt. So this sum will take the form minus half x upon 1 upon t dt. This will be minus sign because of this sign. So the last part is half x minus half log t. So it is half x minus half log. And what is the value of t now? The value of t is sin x plus cos x. So here it is sin x plus cos x plus c. So that is the, we can write plus c here also. So that is the answer of this particular sum. This particular problem comes under the integration of trigonometrical expressions, but this problem is taken here because lot of substitution concept is there in this particular sum. So I hope this problem is clear to you. I will be taking more sums now. Please observe now. Yes, see in this. It is root 10x. Now divide and multiply by cos x. So sin x upon cos x, and this will be cos square x dx. See this part. Now this will be 10x. So in the next step, it is root 10x upon 10x, and 1 upon cos square is sec square x dx. If you take further sec square x upon root 10x dx, because this is root 10x and 10x, so this root 10x will cancel with the 10x and it is root 10x. And now we can take 10x as t, so the derivative will be sec square x dx is dt. So this problem will take the form 1 upon root t dt. It becomes very simple now. And here the integration of this is t power half plus 1 minus half plus 1 and minus half plus 1 plus c. So it is t power half upon half. So it is 2 root t plus c, or 2 root 10x plus c. So in this way we can write the answer of this particular problem. I am taking the last problem, one more problem. Yes, now you see one of the complicated sum, but is very simple. Here it is sin x hona chahiye, but here some other function is there. So we take tan inverse x power 4 as t. So the derivative is 1 upon 1 plus x power 4 whole square and 4x cube dx is dt. So here x cube upon 1 plus x power 8 dx is 1 upon 4 dt. Now you see lot of things will disappear from here. This full part will be 1 by 4 dt, and it is sin t dt. See, it is so simple. So now the next step is minus 1 by 4 cos t plus c, because the integration of sin t is minus cos t. So minus 1 upon 4 cos tan inverse x power 4 plus c. So I hope this particular exercise 7.2 is clear. I have already explained you most of the sums, and I guess that this is the important exercise from the examination point of view, especially the small problems can be asked from this particular part. So please prepare this chapter very nicely, each and this particular exercise very nicely, each and every sum. Thank you.